So Nancy Pelosi has a near seizure on ear when Katie Dore gently reminds her of the reality that Biden's record job gains are just because of massive COVID job losses in blue states. So watch this. This is pretty sweet.
And Joe Biden is doing that, created 9 million jobs in his term in office. Donald Trump has the worst record.
First of all, 9 million jobs. You know why? That's because 3 million people have to hold down 3 more jobs than they normally did. And that's how you get 9 million jobs.
Oh, also, there's not 9 million jobs.
That's right. Okay.
More importantly, no, he didn't.
And Joe Biden is doing that, created 9 million jobs in his term in office. Donald Trump has the worst record of job loss of any president. So we just have to make sure people know.
That was a global pandemic.
He had the worst record of any president. We've had other concerns in our country. If you want to be an apologist for Donald Trump, that may be your role, but it ain't mine. And he has the worst.
Anybody can accuse me of that.
Wow.
That's called pulling a Cornell West on this show. When you hit it with a fact, they like, what are you, a Trumper? That's what she's doing. Boy, did you see the look on her face? Like, I'm getting pushback on MSNBC.
It was outrageous. I have to say that is way out of line. On MSNBC, you know who you work for.
Obviously, I would. I obviously the host, Katie Dore is anti-Semitic.
That has to be what it is, right?
This treatment of Nancy Pelosi is blood thinner libel. That's what I call it.
Why? She drinks a little.
How dare you disagree? She was assured that this interview would go as easy as getting Joe Biden into the bathtub. No, Joe, that's the sink. The bathtub's over there. Okay. I want to watch it again.
And Joe Biden is doing that, created 9 million jobs in his term in office. Donald Trump has the worst record of job loss of any president. So we just have to make sure people know.
That was a global pandemic.
He had the worst record of any president. We've had other concerns in our country. If you want to be an apologist for Donald Trump, that may be your role, but it ain't mine. And he has the worst.
Anybody can accuse me of
that.
Well, she just did. Katie Dore goes, I don't think anybody could accuse me of doing that, being an apologist for Trump. Well, she just did.
Yeah.
The former Speaker of the House and the #1 fundraiser for Democrats in the Congress just did that to your face.
Yeah.
How do you think? I wonder how she decides where to draw on her eyebrows. You know, is it a dart? They just throw a dart.
It depends how sober she is.
It depends.
Is she having a sober eyebrow day or
Perry Bardell says she's having a meltdown, not because of the topic itself. It's that the media personality would dare question the narrative. Some executive is getting a phone call right now. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Katie Dore, stop it being a Trump apologist. She better apologize, Katie Dore, for being a Trump apologist. Better double apologize.
Remember when Cornell West did that to me?
Yes.
Whenever you give one of these people who consider themselves, whenever you give somebody a fact, a politician a fact they don't like, it's gonna be, you're a Trumper, Trumper. That's all she had.
Well, she didn't expect to have to.
She didn't expect.
I like that you have to be told ahead of time what you might be asked about with like you don't have any principles on your own.
Right.
Howard Stern is not as daring as that Katie Dore check.
No, not at all.
Howard Stern is more of a punk than. Yeah.
Oh, he's much more of a bitch. Much more of a punk ass bitch. Is that? I think that's the term.
The new Howard Stern.
Yes.
She's outrageous.
Hey, are you Sleepy Joe who has zero cognitive performance? Scared of walking upstairs without being worried you're going to fall down? Do you struggle to muster the focus and brain power for the basic things in life, such as eating ice cream or riding a bike? You need to stop drinking woke liberal coffee and start your day by drinking Rumble's very own 1775 coffee. Never mind, that will be the best tasting coffee you ever had in your frickin' life, as it's seriously good. It's also ethically sourced from a family farm in the high altitude mountains of Bolivia. So instead of waking up tomorrow morning and drinking your mold-infested, big corporation-owned, woke ideology coffee that is probably making you sick from the pesticides it's sprayed with, try Rumble's 1775 coffee. Support freedom of speech and build a parallel economy that actually values you. And if you go to 1775coffee.com right now and pick up your first bag, use the code DORE, that's D-O-R-E, to save 10% off your first order. Steph's favorite roast is dark. There's different kinds. There's medium, there's pea berry, but dark is Steph's favorite roast. She drinks it all the time. I can't because I only drink decaf. So this is calf coffee. You won't regret it for one moment. Level up your morning routine with a bag of 1775 coffee and sleep well at night knowing that your hard-earned dollars are going towards supporting freedom-loving creators like Mia and Rumble, not the woke mob. Hey, come see us do a live show. We're going to be in Denver, Colorado, May 11th. Los Angeles, California, doing a live panel show with a celebrity panel and video. Ashland, Virginia, Athens, Georgia, Rutherford, New Jersey, with Max Blumenthal. Minneapolis, Minnesota, Ontario, California, Irvine, California, Chicago, Illinois, with another celebrity panel, live video show in Chicago, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. jimmydore.com. for a link for tickets.